I thought I would give a quick update on how my clear gloss coat's going. And the first thing I did it on was, and I did a video on it, was the windows. And looking at it when I've been playing them on the table while I've been playing the game, I've been very happy with the results. So I did the hind, and then I also did the frogfoot windows with that gloss coat. And so, especially the hind, it really shows up really well on the table. Another thing I did was I decided to try rivers and streams. So I took my streams, did one, I was happy with it, so I decided to try some others. And now it actually does reflect like water should reflect. So when it's sitting on the table and you move around, it actually does reflect the lights. And so that's a stream. Then there's a river. And then also did the pond. And it didn't turn out quite as well as I'd like. I got brush strokes in there and stuff like that. But one thing I did notice was you can see the reflection of the rocks. So I did like that detail that came out on this. So maybe the water's not as still, but you know, you kind of get these, looks like brush hair there. So if you're doing a larger one, maybe that water effect stuff maybe works better for something like this than this being this huge than this gloss coat did. But that's the way it turned out, and I'm really happy with that. Actually, what I'd like to do, and I've never done this before, what if you put a tank there? Will it reflect? Oh, you kind of can see it right there. Oh, there it is. But you'd have to be like getting down towards it, but you know. So it reflects more like water would, which I was happy with. So that is the rivers and streams. So then I went on to buildings, and I've done shown a lot of them. I did some more buildings, which I'll show you. So the petrol station, I did that in the windows. Kind of give it more of a glass look. And then I did the garage, those there. The convenience store. So I've done these before. I got a couple new buildings. Well, some of them aren't really new, but I newly glossed. Of course, that one. The big windows seem to show up much, much better than the smaller ones. I did do the factory. And one thing, it had windows up here, and I've been very happy with the windows up there because they seem to reflect more of the light now. Before it was just a dull black up there. So I was happy with the results up there. I did get this building and I decided to try, and it shows up okay. These smaller windows. So I'm debating whether or not to do it to some of the other buildings that got small windows. It doesn't take very long to do these either. It's really easy. Now, some of them I've had for a while. The corner store, I did those. Oh, there are some windows back here. And the other one is the Bastogne Church, which I'm going to take the top off to make it a little easier, because otherwise it's just going to fall off. So I did the stain. I did the windows there. And I like that effect much, much better than just the blue. It's kind of like the water. If you think about the rivers, they didn't really reflect much. Neither did these. And now they're looking more like windows. So that is that one. So that is my update on glossing. I'm completely out. I'm debating what to do next. Do I do more small buildings, or do I just say that's it and then start working on something else? But that is, I've been very happy otherwise with the gloss coating.